Hello ladies and gentlemen, just Score here, and I'm bringing you some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. And in this gameplay, I will be using the K7, the submachine gun, and I want to do a little breakdown of the gun. It's a little series I'm going to bring back for Call of Duty Ghost and maybe Battlefield 4, I'm not quite sure. But I did a Scar H gun breakdown in Black Ops 2, and well, it was on the downrising of the Black Ops 2 game's lifespan, so I figured I'd start it back up when Call of Duty Ghosts came out, and it came out, and I'm going to start it back up. Now, first off, this is a submachine gun, the K7 is, and it has an inbuilt silencer like the Honey Badger does. Now what this does, it allows you to have silencer to keep off the map, and you don't have to use an extra attachment to have the silencer on. Now for me this works great because I always use a silencer, so that's gonna be good for me. Now you cannot take the inbuilt silencer off, which is kindly the downside of the gun, but it's still alright, still very fun, still very powerful, has a lot of range even with the silencer on. But let me just tell you some stats about it real quick. The maximum damage is 34 health points per bullet, and the minimum damage is 15 health points per bullet. The drop off of the bullet's damage, it starts about at 16 meters. Now, it's kind of hard to demonstrate 16 meters in the game, but you'll notice it when you're firing it, so just keep that in mind. Its fire rate is 895 rounds per minute, which is really good. The magazine size without any extended clip or anything is 32 bullets, which isn't bad for an SMG. The start ammo for when you spawn in is 96 bullets, which is in your clip and everything. Every time you shoot a dude in the head, it multiplies its damage by like 1.5. So you would take 34 maximum damage and times that by 1.5, and that's how much damage you'd be getting for headshots. It doesn't have a really high penetration, but that is expected with an SMG with a silencer. So the time it takes to get aiming down the sights, or ADS, it takes 0.2 seconds to do that. And in Call of Duty, a split millisecond can determine gun battles. So it's nice to have that quick ADS time. When the clip of your gun is completely empty, it takes 3.2 seconds to fully reload that clip. And if there's bullets left in the clip, it only takes 2.5 seconds. So there's a difference. And yeah, guys, that's some of the stats about it. And you can see in this gameplay, I'm actually doing pretty good with the gun. This was my first game with the K7. I just threw, I think, extended clip, which has 48 bullets in it in the one clip, and a foregrip, and it already has the silencer, so that's really good. Let me tell you some other stuff, the strategies that are good to use when you're playing with the K7. First off, the K7 is really powerful in close quarters, and hip fire is strong due to the higher fire rate. Even at medium range, sometimes firing from the hip and moving is better than aiming down the sights. The low damage means you need to take on enemies one by one. Move so that cover is between you and other enemies that you are currently shooting. So don't just run out in the middle of the open if you want to get on a streak. Make sure you move around the map where there's all kinds of cover. You'll definitely need that. Use your radar to know where the enemies are. I always suggest that. You will need to choose attachments that increase your power at close range. Like rapid fire could help you when you're aiming, or not aiming whatsoever, just hip firing people. That might help, but it does waste some bullets, so just keep that in mind you will need those bullets to hit, and you're gonna need to take out enemies one by one and not just, you know, go wherever. And you see, I get that jump shot there, filling out my field order. It's giving me squad. I don't know if that gave me squad points, but that's pretty awesome. You'll also need to play the stealth kind of strategy, like play around the corners of the map. Like, don't run middle map routes. I know there's a lot of flanking areas, but you want to run on the outside of the map with these kind of guns and just flank from the sides. That's what you always want to do with the SMG. So just if you can do that, and make sure you wear like dead silence, because there's going to be a lot of people with headsets playing this game, and they will hear you in Call of Duty Ghost. Sound horning is a huge thing. There is a counter to dead silence, which is amplify, which lets them hear you regularly, like they regular would anybody else, if they didn't have amplify on. So just, you want to be stealthy. Make sure you, since you're already using a silencer, I guess you might as well use off the grid, so you're not on the mini map. You really don't want to like be popping up on the minimap just because they call it a SATCOM, and that's going to ruin your stealthiness, if you get what I'm saying. Playing stealthy in Call of Duty is always a great way to go. Rushing, I don't know how good you would do rushing with this weapon. I seem to do fairly well with it, but I still like flanking people. That is still the best strategy in my opinion. Now, there's a lot of perks that are really helpful, and a lot of attachments really helpful for these guns. Like I've already mentioned, rapid fire, dead silence, off the grid. But really, if you haven't looked into like quick draw and ready up and sleight of hand, obviously sleight of hand, these perks can help you with your speed and maneuvering, which is really important, especially since everything in Call of Duty is about time. If you can get stuff off quick and pull off, like reloading, sleight of hand will help you with this gun, because it takes a lot of bullets to kill people. Well, with this gun it takes more than usual, more than normal guns do, since it has an inbuilt silencer. But you'll need to, I would say, almost certainly use extended clip. That and foregrip to give you a little bit more range, more stability when you're firing at long ranges. That will help you out. And I would also use scavenger, since it only has like 96 bullets, and if you're playing it stealthy, you'll probably use those bullets up pretty quick, and you can pick up that ammo. But all in all, this gun is really good. I really liked it from the way I first played with it. I done really good. This is my first gameplay with it, and you see I done actually fairly decent. I didn't really expect doing this good. Regular team deathmatch is really good with this gun. Also, look at this turn on. I gotta compliment that. Cranked, I say you would move really fast, and that would be really fun. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this weapon breakdown. Make sure to leave a comment on which weapon you want to see next. I've played with most of the weapons so far, but I'll try to get some info on them, get some stats, and maybe do another weapon breakdown. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys later, and you see that spray and pray marksman rifle. Bye, guys.